Dude, me and my friends talk about it all the time. Even when you look at magazines or videos like 5 years ago, and you look at the tricks that were in there, and now you look at the tricks now, it's like, dude, those are like warm-ups now. It's insane. Man. It's so
But you guys are the knuckleheads making it into that. Like, it's your fault.
Part of it is Street League's fault. A lot of it actually is Street League's fault. Because you're out there in a contest, let's say me, for example, I do a back to 70 kick with lip slide, and then you do that in the streets, and it's like, I mean, it's sick, you know, but it's like not even that big of a deal. You know, you got to go to nose blunt for it to be like, oh my God, you know?
What do you think about the super fan base and the big haters that Nyjah has within this thing? Just because he's killing the game. I mean, he's won nearly $500,000 this year. Like,
that's a lot of bread. Yo, that's gonna be hate. That's
Am I right?
$500,000 comes with hate. It's like, you know, that's you get $500,000 on anything, it's haters gonna come off. But man, it's crazy because I think people's feelings are hurt. Fuck it, let's just be honest. People's feelings are hurt, and you can't just do what he does overnight. It's like you can't just learn it. You have to really be out there skating. Like, you could tell who's skating and who's like really trying to do their thing. And then the flip side of it is that the way I look at it, the more Nyjah wins, he pushes the culture of skateboarding forward. So I mean, it's like a necessary evil, you know.
How about all the talk that they changed the courses so that you can't win? Like, you've heard people say that, right?
Oh yeah, it's totally true, 100%. Yeah.
Is it true?
And it's 100%. And it sucks is like it doesn't only disadvantage me, but then it takes away from like some other people doing good too. So I almost feel bad. I'm like, sorry guys, like there's no rail on the course basically because of me, you know. And like Berger, like he absolutely kills rails, and we always talk about it. And we're like, dude, like. Sorry, doggy. Like,
do you think it's funny when you show up and there's a 20-foot long hubba and you're like, so what? Like, you didn't stop. You're not going to stop me.
It's like when they made golf courses longer for Tiger Woods, and Tiger Woods, everybody had to hit it further now. Like, you're making it further for everyone.
I think they'll probably realize that after the last 2 contests, because I mean the format changed this year with being able to use more of the course. You know, so the big section, it makes a big difference, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. And like the last contest with the 20-foot long hub, I didn't even look at that thing. I didn't even grind it. I didn't touch it. And I literally did not even look at it.
People lost. That's man.
And you still won, like with someone else's board.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how I did that. But.
That's crazy.
When that happens, when your kingpin breaks and you have to borrow Shane's board, in your head, are you like I can do this, or are you like, I don't know if I'm going to do this?
Once I broke my truck, I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do. I was like, dude, this sucks. I definitely should have that.
Because you walked to Trevor Colton and grabbed his board first.
And I was like, these trucks are way too loose. There's no possible way. Yeah. And then literally my turn was right about to come up. And then I thought about Shane's board, and I was like, dude, let me step on your board, see how it feels. And luckily his setup was somewhat similar to mine. And literally just in time.
Oh man!
And it's not like you just like survived after that. You did one of the harder tricks you did the entire weekend right with that board without practicing with it.
I think because of the situation and because it was such a rush situation, I think that's why I landed the trick, because I didn't have any time to sit up there and think about it. I literally just grabbed Shane's board. I was like, all right, I'll try it on this, and then just dropped in and went. And sometimes that helps out so much because it doesn't like allow your mind to like get ahead of itself and think so much.
I just think he's good under pressure. That was phenomenal. I ain't even gonna front. I'm like, damn, I don't know what he's gonna do. Seriously, I was like, it's over. Like, I think really like when the kingpin broke, people were excited. They cheered. I was like, damn.
You get
really don't want him
Chicago
to
to him too. They hated on him in Chicago.
Chicago was pretty harsh.
I think Street League is tough for that. You know what I mean?
But honestly, it doesn't bother me because it's kind of understandable. Honestly, like let's say basketball, for example, I've won I think 14 out of like 20 street leagues. If that happened in basketball, if like a team won that many times, I mean, obviously like I wouldn't want them to win again. I'd be like, all right, like this other person, like I would rather have them win, you know?
Is there someone in skateboarding that you look at and go, that guy might be the dude to like displace me as the guy who always wins street league?
I wouldn't say I've seen that person yet. Because I mean, right now I'm 19, Chaz is 20, Berger's 20. And I think it's like us three right now is like kind of that newer generation. But I haven't really seen too many new kids yet. But hopefully there'll be some, because I mean that's going to be important in a few years for sure.
He's currently he's I would say he's at not the peak, and it's all downhill from here. But he's definitely peaking as far as his career goes. Nyjah is. Have you ever thought about what is that? Why is that funny? Rob Brink?
At him.
I'm only 19, fool.
No, I'm not saying it's on the way. That's why I try to clarify.
He's
but
in
I'm
the
saying,
window now.
You're on your right, and
The
in
window's
history,
open now.
Yeah. Windows open.
Windows
So,
open.
have you thought about owning your own brand or owning your own thing or putting your name on things? I'm not saying you're going down. I'm saying
Later,
take
bro.
certain
Make
things.
sure we up here.
Anyway did the same thing. All these Stevie
I
did the
did it,
same
yeah.
thing.
Hurry
When
up
his
and
shit
start a
peaked,
brand, dude.
not peaked and dropped, but when his shit was like this, and astronomically above everyone else, he started his own thing. Danny Way did his own thing. Tony kind of went and then he came.
Tony
down.
did the 900. He's
He's different.
Don't even Tony.
But other guys, Jamie
he's
Thomas,
already
all
in
these guys
history.
started their own thing when they're on this part,
Yeah.
and you're at the same thing, almost at their. How old were you when you started all the DGK stuff?
I was young. I was 21, 22.
We're in the same ballpark. What are you, 19? No?
19.
19. See,
Yeah.
Have you thought about doing any of that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now, as me only being 19, I personally don't want that much responsibility as like owning my own brand or anything, because I think I still want to fully concentrate on skating and progressing. And I mean,
Don't distract
I
yourself.
appreciate what you say, but I personally don't think I'm at my peak at all. You know, what I
I'm
mean?
not saying like
And-
you're taking. You're saying I'm here and then you're going to go down from here.
Why are you
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
nobody,
like
trying to get in
no pro
his head.
wants to hear that they're at their peak. That's why
maybe I use the wrong
no
fucking
matter
terminology.
what. No pro
But what
wants
I'm
to hear
saying
that they're
is
at their
you're
peak.
if
No
there's
matter
a
if they're there or
graph.
not.
And Nyjah was here. This is Nyjah. We're
you
still
get
on
the-
your
we
way
get the
up.
point, though,
Okay,
Lee.
that's what I'm saying.
the
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
We just wanted to tell you
fuck
that he's
you.
not at his peak
I'm-
yet.
All right, wrong terminology.
That's it.
You're on your way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an up and coming guy.
Up and coming peaker, dog.
For
No.
the
He just
record,
got a new skate park, so I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
No, but that-
hey, he
is
didn't
it-
have his own skate park yet.
Yeah, man.
Damn, imagine. I'm like, what is he gonna do? You know, when he really like trains.
I've always told people you're still going up.
Yeah.
I'm like this guy.
He's on his good side. You're gonna be on his good
This
side.
is your question, you fuckface. We were going around interviewing people, like, hey, Nyjah's out of the contest, because that's what the word you gave us was like, no, I don't think I could do it. And everyone's like, he's out? Really? Oh, well, I think, and they give their opinion on, now it's time for Chris Cole to step up, now it's time for P-Rock, whatever it is. And then next thing you know, like, fucking, what is it, Willis Reed or whatever, he comes out of the goddamn hallway after being worked on, and he's back, and everyone's like, I just see people just go, fuck you. Get out of here already.
I know people probably think I did that on purpose, but literally I did not think I was gonna skate.
No, you
I,
look at the slam.
Dude,
and-
I got out of bed
crazy.
and I could not walk at all. But yeah, the one reason why I think people shouldn't hate that much is because it's not like I'm out there like smoking people. Every contest it's so close. Like it comes down to literally like a 1/10 of a point in Chicago.
Yeah.
So if I was out there winning by like 5 points, then yeah, it's more understandable. But dude, the contests are
always down to
still
the last trick.
yeah, they're all so
I told
exciting.
Chaz too. I was
so-
like, "Why'd you try to backtail kickflip out? Could have just did the backtail, shove it or something." He was like, "Yeah, I know, but Nyjah would have did something else." I was like, but you never know. He didn't land his last trick.
Wait, you're talking about in
In
LA?
LA, yeah.
Nah, he needed a 9-9.
A 9-9?
Yeah.
But the time before that,
I was thinking, why'd you even try to kick backtail big flip?
Yeah,
Because he would have
yeah,
done
he
like a
needed
kick
some-
flip,
that's what-
back
what
tail,
did
back
Tori
360
attempt?
kick flip.
Well,
Because, I
what
mean,
could you possibly
pretty hard to
do
get
to
attempt.
like get like a 9? Like right
9-9,
now? Like what could
9-9,
you do?
kick flip, back tail, back 360 kick flip out. That would have been like his.
Or
own
they would
choice.
let you go and do the line that you did from that chocolate commercial. Just if you could go
That
around the
shit
course
took
and
me
do that
all
same
day.
line, that would be a 10.
I need to know about
Hey,
that line.
what?
Like when you did that line and then you just grabbed your dick at the end, that became like legendary.
That was like a long ass day of skating around New York, and somehow we got to these little random ledges, and everybody was sitting down. I just still had energy just skating around. I was like, fuck it, let me get this line, and I just got the line. That's how it was skating back then. It's just like I got something that I want to do. A couple tricks before the switch back tail. I thought it was over, then I tried to fakey hard flip after that, but I did it in like 4 tries, so I was like, yeah, fuck
But the
y'all.
fact that you
know?
grabbed yourself is sort
Yeah,
of
we were
not that the
swagging.
skating isn't legendary, but
That was the
is
best
what
part.
made it.
Yeah.
I've seen drawings of it. I've seen
Oh, yeah?
I've
Shit.
seen like, animation. of it.
animations of it.
That's
But-
just some Philly shit. You know what I mean? Grab your nuts after you fucking do some ill shit. You know what I mean?
But I look at this, every
should do
single
that.
piece of that line.
I don't know if I
They
should
would
pull that
really
off.
hate him.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that to him. But every single piece of that line was so, like, you can't take one piece out and go like, oh, you could have done that better. Every single step of that line was
My
just,
favorite part of the line is the front snake heel flips. I had just learned them probably a couple days before that, so I was like, let me get this front snake heel flip in the line out of the way.
That's a sick trick, too.
Yeah, so back then when I just learned front snake heel flips dope like that, I wanted to start my line off like that. Kind of like how Gino did the front snake heel flip back in the day in the world video, like where it kind of like
flipped over
flipped
itself.
over. Yeah, that was like, that's like the old school, so, you know.
You had a unique circumstance too. When you got on chocolate, you were already pro, right? And you went to
I had to
AM.
go back to amateur.
And like I've never really seen that happen. Has
I
that
was pro for
fit.
Fit Skateboards, which was like this super edgy DGK kind of team. So it was hard for me to even get an A-list sponsor. Did I know the difference? Hell no. Did I care? Not really. But when that company went out of business, I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So it was like my last opportunity to do something. So I went old school. I put a sponsor me video together. You know what I mean? Like
For chocolate?
I really put a sponsor me video together for City Stars.
Uh-huh.
But my best friend, Lee Smith, at the time was going back and forth to LA, and Mike and Chico and Tony lived together.
Mm-hmm.
So while we was going to LA for City Stars, we stayed at Mike's house, and Mike said, "Yo, put the tape in," and then it was history from there. So when I got the chocolate, Rick was like, "Yeah, so you're not gonna be pro, but we'll pay you more than what you was getting paid as an AM." Well, hey, fuck it, come on, let's go. He was like, "You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm getting paid more." That's
Yeah.
all I was worried about, because I was broke. I was like,
Yeah.
whatever I was going to get paid was cool. But he told me if I put together a video part for the video, then I was a possibility that I could get a pro board. I'm like, oh yeah, that's all I need. So I just did everything that I needed to do and never looked back.
How'd you turn out the
Funny one.
best out of all your out of all your siblings? And I'm not
How
saying
did that
they're
turn out
shitty.
best?
They're all good skaters
He's
too.
crazy, right?
He's been peaking. He's been peaking since.
He's the
Wow.
I'm not dissing his. I'm just saying this dude's the best
Dissing
in the
his
world
family?
right
I
now.
think I just had the most fun skating out of all my brothers, and I was always the most competitive out of all my brothers. I mean, I've been skating contests since I was 6 years old, and I won my first contest, and I think won every contest after that in Castle, the contest series that me and my brother skated. And yeah, I've always just been so competitive, and I've always just loved challenging myself. You know, literally every single time I would skate my skate park as a kid, I would always try to think of new tricks to learn every day. Like every day I would try to learn a new trick. And
That's how you do it.
That plays such a big part.
Who's the best musician out of Philly
Ever?
ever?
Shit. My favorite artist from Philadelphia is Beanie Siegel.
That's incorrect. D'Angelo's the best artist out of Philly.
He's not
But
from
other-
Philly.
He's from Philly.
No, he's not.
Where's he from?
New Jersey
D'Angelo's from New
or
Jersey.
Connecticut.
Why'd you ask him to argue with him?
Because
That's what you do.
No, it's
Obviously.
I used to do it in
I
bits.
hate to be his chick.
But I'm a super fan of that dude. I'm
So
glad he's
Boyz II
back.
Men is from Philly.
Oh yeah, I know.
Teddy Pendergrass is from Philly.
Huge fan of Teddy P. Is
Patti
Jill
LaBelle.
Scott?
Jill Scott. Yeah.
Ooh, God, Jill
Oh,
Scott.
he got some soul over here, huh?
Only dude. There was 3 concerts in a row. 3 Earth, Wind, and Fire concerts in a row. I went
Earth,
to.
Wind, and Fire.
I was the
Wow.
only white dude, not only in our section, but the only white dude
There.
dancing on the entire column up the fucking whole thing.
Wow.
Earth, Wind, and Freckles.
Earth, Wind,
But I
and
never. She probably saw him way back. That's the intro.
Earth, Wind, and Freckles. Lee at the concert.
Just fat with balls like in the hallways.
Modern day inspiration, Iron Man. Totally serious. Why do you think I bought an Audi R8?